Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Well, good morning and thanks for kicking off your Friday with us. I'm Justine Stewart.
And I'm Lewis Dorch. We made it to the end of the week, Justine.
We did, and it's been kind of a long several weeks. A lot of us stuck in this smoke, and yesterday was kind of nice. I know it's just some temporary relief, but it was so nice to see that rain, feel it kind of clear up just a little. When it
started raining, I just went outside, and it's one of those things where it's like just when you see the rain, it's just so nice to see. And unfortunately, that's just like a tease. Like you want more.
I know, it kind of made me mad in a way.
Yeah, and then it just quickly ends. Whatever rain we saw yesterday, like we were saying, enjoy that because we're going to start to dry it out. We're going to warm it up, and hot temperatures return starting this weekend. Now we do have this air quality alert in place again for this morning. That's going to be reevaluated at 9 a.m. Now, actually, the air quality got a little bit better yesterday than what we have been seeing. I said this before, I'll say it again. If you can get out today, I would try to do it. I don't think the air quality is going to be too bad, especially during the afternoon time. But then starting this weekend, especially next week, we're going to start to bring back in those very smoky and hazy conditions once again. So here's your forecast headlines. 80s and low 90s begin this weekend. High pressure returns, so dry and smoky next week. Middle and upper 90s Tuesday and Wednesday.
Well, the two men with the ultimate responsibility for protecting federal public lands say better forest management is the key to stopping Montana's annual cycle of devastating fires. Those comments coming as the two members of President Donald Trump's cabinet visited the LOLO Peak Fire. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke and Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue were joined by Senator Steve Daines and Representative Greg Gianforte during the one-hour visit where fire operations were explained in a closed briefing. During a brief question and answer session, all four praised firefighters, but said that more needs to be done to reform how the U.S. manages its forests. They believe environmental lawsuits are blocking responsible logging practices, which could prevent fires before they happen.
That's why we're here, trying to determine how we can get ahead of this. I'm not from Montana, but I wouldn't want these kind of situations having to live with on a year in, year out basis. And we don't want the people of Montana to either.
Zinke praised the professionalism of not only federal fire crews, but local firefighters, law enforcement, and community leaders for their response to the fires. But he said the country must find a solution so we don't have these catastrophic events year after year. And of course, the dry, lightning, and windy conditions were a concern for crews battling the more than 34,000-acre LOLO Peak Fire overnight. This morning's containment is listed at 14%. Well, the Missoula County Sheriff's Office issues new evacuation orders and warnings due to the Rice Ridge fire near Seeley Lake. Two cabins are now under an evacuation order along Forest Service Road 17507. An evacuation warning has been issued for residents in the Cozy Corner Meadows area. There are 15 homes in that warning area. This also includes the Black Canyon Ranch. There's a new information line available for the Gibraltar Ridge fire burning in Lincoln County near Eureka. This is time-lapse video taken Wednesday over a period of 8 hours. The most recent reports issued reveal that the fire is 52% contained now. The lightning-sparked wildfire has burned 3,624 acres. The new phone number to call for information is 272-2082. The Type 3 management team took over battling that fire earlier in the week. Pre-evacuation statuses have not changed. Those are on our website. Mandatory evacuations underway in Jefferson County for a wildfire threatening homes there. The fire is burning south of Helena and is now being called the Holmes Gulch Fire. Officials think it has burned about 300 acres or more at this point. A Red Cross shelter has been set up for evacuees. Firefighting costs continue to soar this week, and with 7 new wildfires breaking out in the northern Rockies region and multiple large fires still growing, that $127 million price tag will keep going up for weeks. The LOLO Peak Fire, which has now scorched nearly 39,000 acres, has cost $26.5 million, making it the most expensive fire in western Montana this season. And with about 1,200 personnel working that fire, the total is jumping about to $1 million a day. The Sunrise Fire is burning above the lower Clark Fork Valley. It's cost $26.4 million. The good news there is that containment has reached 57% at this point. The Sapphire Complex remains the largest fire at nearly 39,000 acres and has cost $26 million to fight so far. Rice Ridge, burning above Sealy Lake, has cost nearly $18 million to fight. The Liberty Fire, burning east of Arlee, topping $11 million, while costs at the Myers Fire near Phillipsburg are nearly $20 million. Well, for people whose property is in the path of one of the biggest wildfires burning across western Montana, there are steps you can do to protect your home. MTN's Augusta McDonald visited the largest fire equipment store in western Montana, where they have been working overtime to keep landowners and companies well prepared to fight a wildfire. One particular product has the potential to repel flames for up to 12 hours.
One company stocks their shelves with equipment homeowners living in wilderness areas can use.
It's been a crazy summer here at Axman, where they're selling pumps and gel and hoses to people and organizations that are trying to protect property in the western Montana wildfires.
Fire ice is one key ingredient to fireproofing anything from garden plants to roofing. Corey Koski showed me how it works.
Okay, so the first part of this demonstration, I'm going to show you that yes, this is a stick and it will burn.
Fire ice turns from powder to gel when mixed with water.
With fire ice on it, and as you can see, I mean, we can stand here all day long and it will not burn. And you can see up here where it's not on there.
I had to try it out for myself.
So you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna move it in closer. So just tell me if it's getting too hot. You good?
Good. Oh, a little hot.
Yeah.
Woo!
So it will get warm, but you know, if you did that on your bare skin, it would literally just burn your finger completely off.
Homeowners have a few different options to apply the gel.
So this is a personal water container. You just pressurize it with the air compressor until it's in the green. And what Fire Ice has done is they've got a different nozzle that you could add onto it. And you fill this with water and you dump this nice little bottle in here.
This is called the HDU wand, which works fabulous. Each bucket of fire ice, which is down below me, will cover 1,250 square feet once the nozzle is adjusted correctly. Or if you do own a pressure pump, this is their large 1.5 inch eductor.
Fire ice is one of many ways homeowners can protect their property. Reporting in Missoula, I'm Augusta McDonald for MTN News.
We have more details about the fire-resistant gel featured in this report and recommended readings to protect your home on our website. You can go to KPAX or KAJ.com. Well, a set of bizarre circumstances sparked a wildfire near Great Falls that burned about 40 acres. That fire was located north of the Missouri River along the Rainbow Dam Road. It was apparently caused by a hawk carrying a bull snake in its talons. Take a look at the video. Here's what's left of the hawk and the snake. The Black Eagle Fire Department says the investigation determined the hawk had just caught the snake. As the snake struggled to break free, it touched a nearby power line, which then sparked, sending a current through the two animals, killing them both. No buildings were burned, but several utility poles were damaged. Multiple fire departments responded and were able to douse those flames within an hour. All right, it is time for your weather on the 8th now. Lewis is standing by with the latest.
All right, thank you, Justine. Good morning, everyone. It's a rather cool start to the morning as you're starting your Friday. Before you head out the door, maybe grab those jackets. Temperatures a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. Got the skies clearing last night. Allowed the temperatures to cool down to the 40s and the 50s this morning. So 43 in Sealy, 48 Phillipsburg, 55 in Hamilton, 54 in Missoula, 55 there in Polson. So a quick look at the radar. Well, it's showing here that we have that system, remember, that rolled through yesterday. That is now moving off to our east. So that cold front that moved through, that's going to slide this way. That's going to bring the clouds as well. And then we're going to see high pressure once again build in from the west. So temperatures slowly beginning to warm up. Starting today, we'll be back in the 70s and lower 80s. But really, as we roll into Saturday, Sunday, and into next week. So high temperatures by this afternoon. Again, not too bad out there. 78 in Polson, 78 Whitefish, 79 in Eureka, 82 in Libby, 81 Trout Creek, 84 in Missoula. Like I said, today, if you can, try to get out because it looks like the air quality is not going to be too bad. We're going to start to bring in, these cooler temperatures starting tomorrow, though, especially in the next week. We're going to bring those smoky conditions back that we saw. Southwestern Montana, maybe a slight chance of a thunderstorm. That's going to be more off to the east towards Butte and Bozeman by this afternoon. Everyone should stay dry with mostly to partly sunny skies overhead. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and point out to you as well, tonight, it's going to be chilly. High pressure returns, these longer evenings. Well, it allows those temperatures to really cool off, especially when the air is dry. So temperatures could be in the 30s in some places, some areas getting close to that freezing mark. So there's actually some frost possibilities in the valleys in northwestern Montana. So if you live in northwestern Montana, especially in the valleys there, have any outdoor plants, cover them up because we could see those cooler temperatures roll in tonight with the lows dropping into the 30s and the 40s. All right, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast here. 84 today in Missoula, 87 for tomorrow, 90s on Sunday with middle and upper 90s possibly on both Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Kalispell, 80 today, 83 tomorrow, 90 on Sunday, then we'll see 92 Monday, 91 on Tuesday, and then Hamilton 83 today, 86 Saturday, and there those 90s return once again as we roll into next week.
And look at that, there's just no relief in sight.
No, and you know, normally we mentioned it a little bit yesterday, but usually Missoula, the last day on average that we see 90-degree temperatures about August 29th.
Okay.
So they're going to be coming to an end, we know it, but next week some model runs I was looking at had some upper 90s moving in. So it looks to be hot once again.
Okay, well thanks Lewis, and stick around. We'll be right back with much more, but first here's some birthday shout outs for you this morning.